Hello everyone. This is the third time I'm trying to record, but hope that this number three has definitely been resonating a lot. Not that it's anything important, but what I was trying to get across is I've got two cards here. One says all tied up, and the bottom of the deck says storm warning. To me, the bottom of the deck usually speaks about potential, what's happening underneath, or what the underlying message kind. So this all tied up gives me a bit of Eight of Swords energy. However, it's very colorful. So what I instantly feel out of this is somebody who's very comfortable in all that you have. You have all that you need. You're very grateful. You probably are someone who appreciates even the smaller things in life, and you're very comfortable fairly in terms of relationships, money, etc. Maybe this is a bit, I want to keep this message a bit positive. However, the storm warning doesn't seem very positive, but it's definitely a way of universe telling you that what you're also not seeing is you're getting too comfortable wherever you are. Maybe there is more to the story in the positive sense. It also gives me a broken down tower. Is so if you're not going to step out of your comfort zone, holding on to your past is also what I hear. If you're not going to step out of your comfort zone, the universe is going to get you to step out. That's typically the message in short. Storm warning is also card number 10, so it's also related to Wheel of Fortune, the destiny, right? So maybe it is there in your destiny to you're meant to do something more out of your comfort zone. There is something that you have to start looking towards. Okay, let's see what else comes through. Anything else there with the oracle cards? So card number 23, which is 5, also means changes. So it's very predominantly blue and green. So I feel that what is getting you stuck is you're getting stuck emotionally. Maybe you're feeling very complacent. I just heard that. Emotionally, you're feeling very secure, safe. You're tempted to stay where you are, or you just want to hold on to the things that you've always valued. The spirit says, please hold on. That's not a problem, but that is not your only focus. That should not be your only focus. However, the downside to it is the more you hold on to it, it's going to Page of Materials in the reverse. The more you hold on to it, the universe will somehow, probably bring in a storm that makes you get out of these rose-colored glasses that you're wearing. It's not a very soft message. I'm sorry that it is coming out this way, but I'm just having to read whatever is coming through. Apologies for anyone who is not ready to hear it, but I'll try to deliver it in the most positive way that I can. There's also a saying, comfort zone is also harmful at times. I also hear Saturn, somebody who's coming out of the Saturn zone, Saturn period of life or something. Saturn usually teaches lessons, right? But it's also about instant gratification. So if you accept the lessons of Saturn, you will see the rewards of it very, very soon. 5 is also change. 10 is destiny, ruled by Sagittarius, Pisces, all the mutable signs. They're all governed by Jupiter. Jupiter gives you results very slowly. So I don't know why, but this had to go out for somebody. If you're ready to accept the change and just take it the way Saturn expects you to, just take it and go for it, you will see the rewards very soon. Otherwise, the universe is going to give it to you in a very Jupiterian way, where the rewards may take really long. The lessons may also be very slow. It's a very interesting message. So maybe just by the oracle cards. I don't usually require tarot cards, but I'm just going to get some out anyway. They fell in the reverse. Let me just take it in the reverse. Queen of Vases, Two of Materials, Ace of Materials. Is my deck in the reverse? Apologies, my deck has been in the reverse. So there is a purpose to it. Do I turn it now? Okay. So I turn it now, and I'm going to read this message to you in both ways. Right? Any more cards to come out, please? Okay. Justice. So Page of Materials is usually something tangible, but it's a page. It could be a small investment, money, time, energy, effort, anything, but it's tangible. Something that is tangible, right? In the reverse tells me that you are not doing something, as in maybe it's a bit of a scattered energy is what I feel. In the reverse, Queen of Voices in the reverse tells me that you're not speaking your truth. Okay, so that's what it is. You have been going back a bit to your comfort zone, even though your lessons have been delivered to you. You have a lot of lessons, possibly with justice, with balance. You are in a good place of balance, but very often that's how it works, right? That's how healing happens. That's how the journey goes. It's spiral. It is not linear. It's neither curved or it's neither circular. It's usually spiral, right? Okay, that's a lot of messages. So what I'm getting here just with these is you tend to swing a bit back and forth in between good balance and then people pleasing. That's what I hear. Not speaking your truth, not holding to your boundaries, and just allowing your energy to spread here and there is causing this effect. Well, I think it's already Two of Materials is in the reverse is the lack of balance. Ace of Materials is the delay in the beginning. So there it is. Your advice is to manage your energy a bit more. Manage your time. Your dreams need a plan. Your goals need a plan. You've got to plan it. You've got to stick to it. Be honest to yourself and be clear in communicating to others regarding your boundaries. So you stick to your mission. That's the other thing that I'm getting. You're probably swinging on and off between your mission. If there is some idea, something that came to you in the form of a thought, idea, or you got some idea that you have to bring it to life, and that has been delayed because of this. But you have learned your lessons about balance. That's what I hear in this message. You also know to take care of probably that's the thing. You're a bit explorative between your emotional and logical side with your daily life itself. Maybe concentrating too much on the smaller stuff. This Ace of Pentacles definitely seems to be something really abundant. But this is getting delayed because you're still exploring, as in I feel you're like a baby who's just learned to cycle. A kid who's just learned to cycle. So you're exploring your sense of balance between your emotional and logical side. But when you're doing it, a lot of energy, time gets consumed in the smaller stuff. that you're not able to balance this ace of materials. And how you can do that is communicate your truth. When you need your time, you please speak it out. If you're someone who's very hesitant about saying that you need your time, you got to ask for it. You won't get without asking. You're probably someone who's very warm with your energy. You're not going to get it. You have to say that I need some time for myself. Why? Because I've got to do something. Right? You don't have to reveal the full details. You don't have to, but don't feel guilty about what you feel you have to achieve. Interesting. Anything else? Any more messages? I hope it has come across to whoever needs to hear it. I think it was quite a clear message. I don't mean to be blunt. Apologies. I deeply empathize with everything that humans go through. Life is difficult in itself, right? We all have a lot of commitments with these emotions and the weight that you have to pull through, but this is quite a blunt message that had to come out for someone who needed to hear it. Six of Voices again, Six of Swords. Yeah. So the Six of Swords, Six of Voices is usually about moving to calmer waters usually. Again, another sixth card. Oh, Nine of Cups was underneath. I'm just going to keep it this way. So the Six of Voices, for me here it is about communicating just whatever we said. Now sometimes we feel that we are being very blunt to people. If you're someone who's usually soft spoken and doesn't want to use words that might, as in, it's a very simple message that says communicate in the best of ways that you can. You don't have to think what if someone thinks something. You have got to communicate from a place of balance within yourself. There's only so much that you can do, and do that. Nine of Emotions and the Lovers is you're in a fairly good space. You this is a way of saying that you already have it in you. You're in a good space emotionally, and the Lovers tells me that you can balance your feminine and masculine side really well. So use it, put it to use. So now, if you have a dream, if you have some goals that you have been wanting to achieve, this is the universe trying to tell you that you have learned the lessons that you need. You're in a good position, and the next step that you're supposed to take is to bring it it's to plan it out. And when I say plan it out, it's not just in your mind. You've got to, as in, write it down. If you know a recipe and you've cooked it once, note that recipe down. If you have a dream and you have to go, this is your end mission, how you have to go about it, write those steps down. And when you write those steps down, make sure that you have that time to write them down. You are in a clear space to write them down. If someone wants you at that time, just tell them, give me 5 minutes, I want to do it. So take your time, take your space, take that energy of yours for yourself, because this is a part of your healing. That's what I hear. The Nine of Emotions and the Lovers tells me that this is going to bring you even more into balance as you do it. Probably there is more to the story, right? That's how we started this. All right. Anything else? I think this message is done. Okay. Any more last advice to be given? I'm hearing no. So that's typically what I had to get through to you all. We have the Knight of Inspiration, so speed up a bit. That's your last advice. Speed up a bit in what you're trying to do. You are totally protected and guided by the universe. This is the universe giving you a little nudge there, not. It's being a little warning, kind of, that if you're not going to do, I'm going to make you do it. Right? But the universe has your back, and all love.